Hello, I'm Glenn Goff. I'm a father, church planner, and social worker. I'm also the writer at glenngoff.com. Title of my blog is Glenn Writes. Search Glen Writes or GlenGaugh.com. It's the 1st of October, and what happens for me when October rolls around is I tend to want to get more organized. I don't do New Year's resolutions. But when fall comes around, there's just something about it that's a time of renewal for me. First of all, I love the fall. I love when the heat gives way to the cool and the leaves begin to change. It's my favorite time of the year. Secondly, things just tend to be busier for me in the fall. My family and I have been working hard since April to establish our church plant in Jackson, Tennessee. Also, things at my job tend to get busier late summer, early fall. And I find the need to dust off some old, faithful task management techniques to help me get organized. Thirdly, I tend to get my new calendar pages in October. I use the Franklin Covey system. It's provided to me by my employer, which I'm fortunate to have. I love the system. I've used it for a long, long time, even before coming to work for my current employer. And when I get my new pages like I did today, it just gets me in the mood to start getting organized. So I'm going to take a few minutes to show you what I've done this morning to get myself organized in October and ready for the upcoming challenges ahead. I love Franklin Covey, or Stephen Covey's concept of the big rocks, little rocks. If you look up, search that on Google, and you'll find a YouTube video where he illustrates beautifully the importance of putting first things first, prioritizing, which is represented by the big rocks, and then filling in with all the other little tasks that come along in daily life. And so I use my Franklin Covey strip to my weekly compass to outline the big rocks for the week. For me, my big rocks tend to extend beyond a week. Maybe every 2 weeks I establish my big rocks. These are the things that I want to make sure are in my planner that I don't forget, because they are priorities for me. And some things we don't prioritize like we should, like rest and relaxation, or our roles that come up in our family, and things that tend to get overlooked. We need to get them on a big rocks list. And you don't have to use Covey's system to enact the principle of putting first things first and scheduling your big rocks first. And so once I have established my list, today I've gone into October and I've begun to schedule some of the big rocks throughout the month. If you'll see on the this side of the screen, on Saturdays I've planned ongoing activities on Saturdays that relate to our daughter work. I've established writing time on Sunday evenings. I've found it effective lately, with time being short for me, to do writing once a week. I write on Sundays and post to my blog and keep that up to date. That's been very successful for me. And then on a weekly basis, I'll make sure my schedule lines up with the tasks and roles that I've prioritized for that week or for that 2-week period, and write those in. I like using this monthly spread. I also like using the daily spread where I can put in my tasks. I can put in notes for the day, and the notes is really what I like over an electronic system, being able to jot down notes in this big note-taking area. The quotes are nice too. So those are some of the things I enjoy about my Franklin Covey. But I also use my iPhone for anything that I want to schedule an alert for. I enjoy using the native calendar app and scheduling there. I can put some notes in there as well. I'm sure a lot of you are iPhone users. But the big thing about this is being able to schedule that alert that keeps me on task. I usually schedule one alert a day before and an alert an hour to 2 hours before the appointment. That way I don't forget it. Again, my name is Glenn Goff. You can find me at glenngoff.com, all one word, GlenGaugh.com. Gauggh, on Twitter at Glenn Goff, spelled the same way. I've started Dads on Mission. It's a daily electronic newspaper through paper.ly that you can subscribe to. You can also find the form to subscribe to my website at the website glenngoff.com. If you're interested in topics pertaining to faith, fatherhood, and family, then come check me out. Love to see you there. Leave a comment. Would love to engage with you there. God bless you and have a great day, and I hope you can get organized for October.